What food is best to be able to help cleanse your liver? We're seeing a lot of ads about the drinks or the functional foods. So to help us, it's possible to get rid of liver toxins, right? However, we're going to have to understand in a way. It's about the nature of the thing that releases toxins. It's clear that we won't have toxins in the liver, so that we can drink a certain product, help with the waste. What's the problem we keep thinking about? The liver is an organ in our body. It will help what it is. It's what gets rid of the toxins in our bodies. Yeah, it's not that we take drugs to detoxify the liver. You have to be clear about the place. And what do we think? Because the liver is working, it's flushing out toxins, and maybe it's too much. And it's going to leave a residue of toxins in the liver, and we need a product. We drink in. Let it help it cleanse our liver. But in fact, it's not. The liver will not hold. Toxins are in it. It's just the process by which it digests food. It's going to get rid of the toxins that we're ingesting. And maybe, what if the waste that we eat? Use a lot of food. These toxins get into the body. Then it's our liver that's going to be damaged. And the problem is that we're here. What makes this liver healthy? Or detoxification, or release toxins? Here's what its purpose is. To do something. Don't let his liver get hurt. And even the products, the drinks on the market, it's mostly about solving the problem. Don't let his liver get damaged. And when it hurts, it's what helps the liver recover. And in this video, Ingo will help for everyone. We know that. What food groups? It could be helping our livers first. Faster than fast. From a problem related to injury. Because of the food we eat. For example, when we drink too much alcohol, right? For example, if we drink a little alcohol, it's okay, because our liver is capable of. It'll digest and it'll get rid of that toxin. But when we've been drinking a lot, now the thing that his liver's going to be working on is too much. And now it leads to the hurt. Inflammation in our liver. And from inflammatory lesions, maybe it will eventually lead to the formation of the scar tissue. The scar tissue in our liver. Well, the condition is cirrhosis. And then it can lead to liver cancer. When the scar tissue is happening too much, and it's damaged a lot of liver cells. So we might as well be. There are cases where we take drugs, right? Some of the drugs that can cause liver damage, as alpha liver, right? The drugs that we take to relieve pain, to lower the fever. It's also the ones that, it can damage our liver. And a lot of other drugs. Then it's here. That's the crux of what we do about liver cleansing. Or we detoxify. The liver or us. What does it do to protect the liver? It's doing SEL for the damage to the liver. It'll heal faster. When we have impacts. And one more. It's going to make SAL that it has antioxidant capacity. To help the liver, it will recover quickly. Then we'll be together. We're going to go to some of these foods. Here's these foods. They all have studies. The reports. And people won't have to buy the pills or whatever. If we knew this food group that we eat and drink. The first one here is something called an avocado. We know that there are a lot of videos. I'm talking about the effects of butter, right? Especially in butter, it's got an omega B. It's an antioxidant. And it would be very good for heart problems. And today, then we see more. Another effect of the avocado. It's going to help the recovery. The damage to our liver. In an extremely good way. Well, people did a study. We've got to look at this study. And in this study, people will be causing liver damage. Because it's not going to be possible on humans. That they're going to do a study on mice. That is, they're going to feed the rats a substance. It's capable of damaging the liver cells. And then people will be taking a set of 20 different kinds of flowers. Let the mouse eat. And then they'll draw blood. And people will test it. Is what fruit it's going to be for that liver. It will be the fastest. And among those is butter. It's the first fruit. It's the number one thing that helps the liver. It will be restored. Because that's why maybe we'll give the avocado into our daily meals. Maybe we'll just eat it in the salad. Or we're going to eat butter. It's like a fruit flour. We are extremely good. The first is a heart-related problem. And the second thing here is, it's going to work with our liver. Even people that we have liver disease with. Hepatitis disease, fatty liver cirrhosis people can also use. And even the thing that we're not sick of. We eat it. Then, it would also be very good for our liver. That's the first fruit. The second food. These ones, we have a lot in our family. But sometimes we don't notice. And if we knew this, it will solve a lot for us. The pathologies, that's garlic we heard about. The problem with garlic is that it's resistant. It's kind of like a natural antibiotic, right? And when we get the flu, or we have a fever, 6 withdrawal or diseases related to VA withdrawal, or the bacteria that we're used to, garlic, because it's like our natural antibiotic. And we're not afraid of antibiotic resistance, right? Because when we add garlic to it, it's potentially anti-inflammatory. It is capable of destroying the bacteria to protect our bodies. And today, we've got one more effect of garlic. It's that it protects our liver from the hurt from the outside. So we're going to do another study on garlic. What do people see in garlic? It has extremely good antioxidant capacity. And the thing that substance is, it's the oxidation that's going to damage our liver. And that leads to a condition called hepatitis, fatty cirrhosis, or liver cancer. And with that we use garlic. It's going to make us resist this oxidation. And the thing that's antioxidant, this will help with its effect. For something that protects the liver, people have had books always talking about the effects of garlic, about the way you protect our livers. So, we'll give you the garlic into our daily meals. Maybe it's simply in seasoning and dipping sauce. But if the best, people can eat whole garlic. Some of the dishes, we can eat garlic with Theo, right? It has a weakness. What's that? It's bad breath after we eat. But without sour we would have the toothpaste or mouthwashes, so we're going to get rid of it. But let's try putting garlic in our daily diet. It's an extremely good antioxidant. It's also an antibiotic. It's natural that we can eat those things. Then the diseases, that's sick. Maybe it's these foods. It will be removed. You don't have to take medicine anymore. That's the third food Dr. Ngok wanted. Share it for everyone. It will also work very well for our liver. Normally, when we eat the food that's in it, it's the organ that gets rid of the toxins. The toxins that are in our bodies. And yet they'll have some of these poisons. It's the liver's detoxification process. It's going to be slower. It could be, for example, consciousness. We eat every day. It's just a day or two away. But it's going to have some toxins. That's the heavy metal. And with these heavy metals, we're going to need a longer time. Maybe a month, 2 months to be able to expel it from our bodies. For example, we'll still have this lead, this mercury, these copper. Those are the things that are toxic. Heavy metal ones that were going to be in our bodies. And when you talk about the problem, by the way, related to heavy metals, it's got one more study. And hopefully we will be. Which foods are better? Those are the ones. That heavy metal, it will be usually in the mud. Under that pond. And because of that, those animals that live underwater. But those animals that live at the bottom usually contains more heavy metals. And should be people. See, there is only one study. We see the snails, or the fish, that live in the deep bottom, contains more heavy metals, compared to the fish that live in the high levels, or middle floor. Well, that's also an option for us to know. And with heavy metals like that, it will survive, and it will damage our liver cells. And some of the substance that has the ability to reduce the damage that causes to the liver, against the fact that the damage of heavy metals, that is kokomi. And where is kokomi? Try to guess and comment where kokomi is. Okay, exactly, it is in art. And we will add turmeric to our daily routine. At the present time. Instead we can have turmeric. We eat turmeric, we use turmeric for, which cooks to prepare food. Or there are some foods that are turmeric extract. For example, we have turmeric starch, right? And we will use it. Well, in a previous video, Dr. Ngok talked about the effects of turmeric for the peptic ulcer. It is very good for gastric and duodenal ulcers. And today we will see what else is. It prevents the liver damage caused by these. What heavy metals cause. And we can also use the art in our meal to eliminate, as well as protecting our liver. Avoid the thing that our liver is damaged. We have 3 already. And now we will continue to our 4th food. Maybe this is what we also use every day. Oh, those are the green vegetables. However, in those groups of green vegetables, it will have another one. If only we could eat it. Then it will be extremely good for our liver. That's the butt of the greens. Oh, or we call it sprouts. So many people, we will be a little hard to eat because it will taste bitter. However, what do people see in the sprouts? Here we eat raw, okay, like we do. Oh, we cooked it. Or we blanch it in boiling water. Then its effect will be gone. And here we will be needing to eat raw, because what we see is, in that sprout, it has a yeast called Milliciniger. And with this yeast, it will help our liver increase the ability to detoxify. That is, it makes our liver increase its ability to function. It increases the ability to detoxify better, compared to the normal, because that's why we can be us if we can. Or is it better to use the salad as a bean sprout? Broccoli sprouts. This has a lot of supermarkets. We will buy this so we can eat it together. Help with that. To increase the detoxification ability of fish. That is, with the fact that we eat this vegetable, it increases the liver's ability to function. But if we can't eat it, because there are many people we see it is bitter and we find it difficult to eat, then we can eat green vegetables, it's okay. Although the result will be worse, compared to the fact that sprouts, that is the 4th. And we will add the last one. That Ngoke wants me to share with everyone. That is the thing. Unsaturated fatty acids. For many times we hear that acid is saturated fatty acids, unsaturated fatty acids, monounsaturated or polyunsaturated fatty acids. Then it is very headache, right? However, it is found that there is a study about the unsaturated fatty acids here. Unsaturated fatty acids will be contained in abundance in the oil, that olive oil or canola oil. These would be quite expensive in the supermarket. Oh, everyone can be. We will go inside a supermarket, so we will find these types of oils. And with oils like this, we should eat them raw. By the way, people usually put it in salad. It is great in salads to eat, but people do not use this oil for that, but to fry or to cook. And people see with those fat like this, in the form that is especially poured with olive oil. It has the ability to reduce fatty liver condition. And they studied a group of people. I have fatty liver disease. And then people use different types of food. And what do people see when they use it? Monounsaturated fat is from the oil. From olive oil or canola oil. Then it reduces the level of fatty liver of those people. And this is a very wonderful thing if you have fatty liver disease. When we go for a medical checkup, usually we will be the discovery by we ultrasound. We will see right that we check health. We were diagnosed with fatty liver by the doctor. And if people have problems like this, then, we will try to eat more olive oil or canola oil. Then it will help show that, reduce the condition that fat deposits in our liver. And that is it. 5 food groups, which can be help for us can be detox or liver cleanse, or what is the main point of it? That is, it helps the liver to function better, to reduce the vulnerability. And this thing, it will make our liver cleaner. 2, comfortable in eliminating toxins. Avoid getting sick in our liver. And hope is, after watching this video, then we will get the knowledge. And this is the knowledge that student Ngoke synthesized, based on research, very much in the world. I don't think I say it myself. So it has a scientific basis, and we eat according to this diet. It is so good people don't need it. Should I buy these pills or that pills? But, just change our daily diet. Focus on foods like this. Then Ngoke will repeat for us one more time, so we know what real groups are. Which product? First we will have avocado, right? The second thing is garlic. The third one is curcumin. It is in our art. The fourth one is the green vegetable. Especially in the sprouts of green cabbage. These are the foods that it will help our liver. It recovers quickly. The damage to our liver. Don't let it get damaged or it will turn into fibers. And we will need to replenish it daily. Then it will be without damage. And what is that last one? Those are monounsaturated fats. Is it rapeseed oil or oil? That olive oil. Then for these types. Then, it will solve the problem related to blood fat. And the other ones will help with the fatty liver. Fatty liver. As for the Kia type, then it will be related to that. Damage to our liver. Hope we will have more knowledge. If we find this video interesting. And usually a lot of people when watching these videos, very rare I to see, get to the end. And if you are the viewer up to this point, then congratulations. Please comment the time you watched it. How many of us watched to the end of the video? And see you in the next videos. Bye. Congratulations on watching all of Dr. Jade today. To avoid missing Dr. You can subscribe to Dr. Ngoke's channel, Jade in the center circle. You can also watch Dr. Jade on the left, as well as the videos on the right side. See you again.